Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, more videos on the way on, period. This video is about holiday breakups. Let's watch the video.
I remember reading somewhere that like Beyonce gives herself like 24 hours or something to feel sad and then moves on. So maybe I'll be like Beyonce. So for those of you following along with the Mr. Newcastle Diaries, I've just said goodbye to him in Tokyo. And I'm about to go to the airport. Your girl is not okay. I have had the best time. Like, so good. We kind of left things like open, like maybe we'll see each other again. Obviously the fact that we live on the other side of the world is a huge factor. Like, as much as we would love to make it work, I guess geography is kind of a like in the way. And obviously that then comes with a lot of like financial struggles of like, can you afford to fly over to the other side of the world to see each other, kind of thing. So we just left it open. We might see each other again soon. I might go and visit him on tour. Like, who knows? We haven't planned logistics. We've just left it open. And there's part of me that thinks that it'll never happen, and that's what makes me sad. But yeah, this is like, I knew that I would be sad, but like proper sad. And I'm literally standing in the middle of the street in Tokyo. People are walking past and I'm just standing here crying. That's kind of iconic. Yeah, so that's the update. I mean, these are happy tears. They're happy tears because I'm so sad to leave him, you know. They're happy tears because I had such a good time. Shit. If I didn't care about him, I wouldn't be feeling this way now, and I wouldn't be sad to leave and whatever. You go from spending like 24/7 together for 11 days in a foreign country, like having the best time, and now like I just feel like just being ripped. I'm being a little bit dramatic. Like, I'll give myself a day to feel like this, and then I'm getting the freak over it, and I'll be like thriving. Anyway, I don't know how to finish this, but there you go. So that's the update. Yep, that's the update. I'm gonna go pull myself together, stop crying and snotting everywhere, and get off the street so people stop watching me crying and having a meltdown. But anyway, wish me luck.
What do you think about this video? Like, long distance relationships are hard. Like, you're from another part of the world. She's from another part. I hope it could work out. But let's watch the next video.
Story time about getting broken up with on Thanksgiving 1 hour before we're supposed to go to his house for Thanksgiving dinner. Story takes place about 2 years ago. This is 2 Thanksgivings ago, and it literally still haunts me to this day. 'Tis the season because Thanksgiving's literally right around the corner. Hopefully you're not experiencing a breakup right now around the holiday season. If you are, you know, they are miserable. But not only was it around the holiday season, it was literally on the holiday, on Thanksgiving, when I got broken up with. We've been together for about a year at this point, and a couple months leading up to Thanksgiving, things had started getting like a little bit rocky. I think back then we were both just really immature. When you go through relationships in your life and you'll look back and you'll realize that you didn't really handle things in the best way, and you definitely could have handled things better. Every single time I would try to plan, do you want to go to my house at this time? Do you want to go to your house at this time? He would just be weird about it. I could kind of tell, like, he just wasn't really feeling the holidays with me, which really hurt my feelings because we had been together for a while at this point. Colby is really, like, he's one of those people where he doesn't want to hurt your feelings. So whenever he feels a certain way, he doesn't come out and just say it. He kind of, like, waits till it, like, builds up inside of him, and then he kind of lets it all out, and it just kind of explodes. At the time, Colby and I had the same job working at Dutch Bros. We kind of had the same schedule. stressful. So I had told him, after we get off work, let's go to my mom's house and then we'll go to your parents' house and we'll just go from there. The week before Thanksgiving, we like barely talked. Like we were like arguing about like the dumbest stuff. And then let's fast forward to Thanksgiving Day. So Thanksgiving Day, we both worked 4:30 to 12. Colby texted me. He texted me halfway through my shift and he was like, hey, I'm just going home, not feeling well. I'll see you when you're off work. Immediate red flag, because why are you going home? Like clearly you're upset about something. Clearly something's going on. He went home and then I was like literally panicked the whole shift. Like what's wrong with him? Right before the end of my shift, this is like 5 minutes before the end of my shift. So like 11:45. He had already been at home at this point because he went home earlier. He texted me and he's like, hey, I just don't feel comfortable doing family with you this year. Like things just haven't been going well. He's like, also my brother's in town and I just want to spend extra time with him. Do not use an excuse. Like just say it how it is. So obviously you just don't want to spend the holidays with me. It's not about your brother. So don't use your brother as an excuse. Literally 5 minutes before I get off my shift, excited for these plans. I make plans ahead of time. I don't like plans changing. I read this text. Immediately I'm pissed. We had these plans together and now all of a sudden you don't want to hang out on Thanksgiving. Like, no, you've known this. We've had this plan. So I'm like immediately pissed off, get off work. I'm like obviously upset with him and he's like, what's wrong? Like, I'm like, well, obviously we've had these plans. So then he's like, okay, we'll just hang out. It's fine. We go to my house first. So we go to my mom's house. We're at my mom's house. It's literally going horrible. I'm on the verge of tears every second. My mom is like, come on, let's go outside and talk. My mom pulls me outside to talk to me secretly. And I tell her, like, I think Colby and I are going to break up. I don't know. I'm freaked out. It was really awkward because all of my siblings have their girlfriends as well, or the fiancés or whatever it was back then. So, like, they can tell that Colby and I aren't doing well. And it's just, like, a really, really awkward situation. Colby and I cut this little Thanksgiving at my mom's house short and we go back to his dad's house. Basically, we had the breakup talk. He's like, it's not working out. I just can't do this anymore. It's not me, it's you, whatever. He ends up breaking up with me. One thing about me, someone breaks up with me, I'm not gonna like beg them to be with me. I've never been like that. So I was like, okay, you're breaking up with me. It's literally Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving Day. Like this is horrible. I still need to go to my dad's house for Thanksgiving. We haven't even gone to his parents' house yet. So he ends up leaving. I'm like on the floor, bawling my eyes out. You guys know like the whole like scream crying. Like I'm like on the floor, scream crying, bawling my eyes out. He leaves to go to his parents' house. I called my mom. I disrupt my mom's Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm like, Mom, come get me right now. Colby and I just broke up. I'm gonna pack all my stuff. We're doing this today and I'm going home. So my mom did exactly that. She immediately drove to Colby's dad's house. We grabbed paper bags and trash bags. We loaded all of my clothes into these trash bags and we left with everything in one trip. Obviously, I did not go to my dad's house for Thanksgiving. I can't really fake it. Like if I'm going through a hard time, it's hard for me to like be around people. And also I knew everyone would be asking me like where Colby was. I didn't go to my dad's house. Thanksgiving was ruined for me, basically. He still went to his mom's house, but apparently he like walked in, started crying in front of everyone. It was like this whole thing. We stayed broken up for 2 months and it was amazing for us to break up. Like we are a completely different couple now than we were when we first broke up. If you guys want some tips or like a story time on that, I'm happy to do one. All is forgiven, all is fine. We both like in the end like really worked on ourselves when we were broken up and we just knew at the end of the day like it's me and him, which sounds so toxic, but I promise that it's not. I would never get back together with someone who genuinely like super wronged me. Like I would never do that. That is the story time of getting broken up with on Thanksgiving. Now this year we are together going on 3 to 4 years strong. And we have 2 cats that are literal children. Honestly, at this point, are we even having kids? I don't know. I just wanted to tell the story of getting broken up with on Thanksgiving because if you're not having a perfect Thanksgiving or you're going through a breakup or you're going through a hard time, you're not alone. That happens to everyone and it's very normal to not have a perfect holiday. Wishing you the best holiday season.
Think about this video. I really don't have much to say, but I know you'll comment below and let me know your thoughts. This is Life with Shauna Renee, and I'm out. Bye.